Did Xavier Bettel go too far when Boris Johnson visited him in Luxembourg? That's a topic I want to talk about in today's video. So let's get started. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another short Brexit video. I made a video about Boris Johnson's visit to Jean-Claude Juncker, and I mentioned his meeting with the Luxembourg's Prime Minister Xavier Bettel and the non-existing double press conference. After that, there was a lot of turmoil in the media about this happening. Boris Johnson had announced that he asked that the press conference could be held inside instead of outside, only a few meters away from the protesters. But the departments of Xavier Bettel said the time when they asked was too short. And they had so much press there wouldn't have been space inside where the meeting with the Brexit minister has happened before with the press. There was another amount of press there, and they couldn't do it in the same place. After that, and because of what Xavier Bettel said, I mentioned this, as I said in another video, I don't want to repeat it all, but I will put it somewhere up there, a link to the video I talked about this, if you haven't seen it yet. The British media almost in one voice said that was just a humiliation of the British Prime Minister and the whole country. This is the question. We are not used to hear politicians say what they really feel. On the level where I am as a borough councillor, I'm a bit more used to it because I do it regularly, because I'm not a friend of all these political phrases. But what about a level, as we're talking about now, on the heads of governments level? Can you say what you really feel? I mean, it showed a lot of frustration there that definitely is in the heads and feelings of many heads of governments in the EU now, because of how Brexit has developed, how long it's going. I'm quite sure there's a lot of frustration there. But can you let it out? That's a good question. I must say, Boris Johnson's reaction not to take part in this press conference and so on, I didn't agree with that much. I know other British politicians who would have dealt with it very differently, and I guess they would have taken a victory out of something like this. For example, my not friend Nigel Farage, I'm quite sure that he would have held the press conference there, and he and his reactions to the protesters would have given him a huge amount of credit. So, and there are definitely other examples in British politics that could do the same. So, what you can discuss if it was just a humiliation of Boris Johnson that Xavier Bettel had this press conference alone, or should Boris Johnson have attended there and used this for his own purpose? I'm leaning more to the side to say it was a mistake of him not to go there. Of course, if he would have been there, I don't think Xavier Bettel would have acted the way he did. I'm a friend of politicians saying what they think, so it's not that much the humiliating part from my point of view as most of the British media saw it, but he crossed some lines there, I give you that. But I think if Boris Johnson would have been there, the whole thing would have gone differently. That's just something after all the turmoil since I made this last video on this topic. I wanted to give some comments on that, but that's it for now. I want to thank you again for watching my videos. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and stay informed about Brexit. Soon there will be an important EU explained video for you as well, because one of my viewers got me on one very important point of the EU things I started to do now, and what they have to do with Brexit, and especially with Brexit discussions. So keep an eye open for EU Explained number 3. For now, I just wish you a good day and see you soon.